In this exercise, the main purpose is just to test out the system and upload a compressed GameSalad project. So I'm just going to start by launching GameSalad here, which I have on my desktop. And I've already logged in, so I think it'll probably log in automatically here. If not, just log in when you get to it, and I'll just open this up a bit more here. And very simply, just follow the instructions as I lay it out here. Over here, we do have the library with various tabs. This one's for the actors. Actors are the elements that go on the stage, and they're known as actors. And let me hit continue to GameSalad here. Okay, it's funny that that came up so late. Back to the library here. We have a number of elements here at tab. We have our scenes, we have layers, actors, as I was saying, which is what we're going to work with today, as well as the behaviors here. I skipped over media. And then we have tables, which we will not use today either. We're going to use actors and one behavior. As I was saying, an actor is an element on the stage. And if I open this up a bit more here, and just adjust this here, this is the stage area right here. And you can, as you see, resize your different areas as you please. I'll leave it like this. This is good for now. So I want to create an actor, and I simply want to put a text box on the stage. So within the behaviors, there's a feature where I can add a display text, it's known as, and I'll put it in the actor, and I'll drag that actor onto the stage. And that's the basic process of introducing elements to the stage. So to start with, I'll just click create an actor right here. And it's got a default name of actor 1. We'll work with that for today. And I will pull this up a bit here. You can see here we have an area called backstage. That's really where we add our behaviors and various attributes that belong to the actor. So you see here it says type or drag in a behavior or block. I'm going to drag it in, and I'm going to go over to my behaviors tab in the library. And it's known as display text, and it's just a little bit down the list here. Under behaviors, display text. I'll start by dragging that to the backstage of the actor. And you can see here, I'll bring this up a bit further, that it has a number of options that we can apply to it. Fonts, centering, color, so on and so forth. The first box here, though, is the actual text that will appear on stage. So it always defaults to hello world, and I just want you to put your full name. So I'll put my full name in there, Daniel Ouellette. And I want you to put your full name in as well. And for the sake of just being quick about it, we can keep all of our default settings as is. What's going to happen here is that we're going to have the font Cambay at 30 pixels, centered inside the box. Text color will be black. The background will be on a default white box, which I'll show you in another lesson how you can change the background or even make it transparent. But for now, we're simply going to drag this element onto the stage, this actor onto the stage, which currently holds a behavior called display text. So we go back to my actor, drag it onto the stage, and just to allow room for that text to display, I'm going to just open this quite wide. And to preview, we just click the little green arrow up here. So I'll click preview, and there we go. There's my full name inside of a white box on the default black background. I'll just click back to editor, and if you need to make a change, and let's say it's deselected, you just have to double click it, or single click it rather, in the actors library, and you can come in and make any changes. If I wanted to make this bigger, let's say 42, hit my tab key. That may be too big. I'll find out very quickly here. And actually that's just fine. That is how we can add an actor to the stage and add a basic behavior to the actor, which again is part of what displays on the stage. So I'm just going to go back to the editor now, and I'll save this. I have a folder on my desktop that I'll save it to. File, save as, and just waiting, here we go. And I have a folder called GameSalad Exercises. I'll call this file name, I want you to call it last name underscore 01A, which is the lesson code, if you will, for this first exercise. And it's simply an exercise in creating a simple file. So I'm saving it now. And I'm actually going to quit out of Game Salad at this time. Go to my desktop, inside of my folder here, and there's the folder right there, and I want you to compress it. And I actually want it to be zip compression. So whether you have WinZip or something else on your computer, it depends what you have. Use whatever software you have. I can right click on mine here and go add to archive, and then choose the zip format right there and just save it. And there is my zip file, and that's what you need to upload to Blackboard. So let's just quickly go over to Blackboard, and I'll sign in here. It looks different on the teacher's Blackboard than the students, but maybe it's similar. Just go over to Blackboard, and you should see your courses listed somewhere. I have one section called My Courses, and if we go to Game 1, for example, you will see all the lessons here. Right now I'm just building this, so there's the first lesson. Click on there, then click on the assignment that you'll find there, and you should see a place where you can browse for file, and it's the zip file that I need, and that's what you will upload to your Blackboard. Okay, so I'm just going to hit cancel here. So that's the exercise. It's just getting familiar with processes, and also for you and I to troubleshoot this, make sure it works correctly, make sure on my end that I can open the file and that it runs, properly, or it runs at all rather. And if it doesn't work, then we will back and forth and troubleshoot until we make it work, because we have to get past this basic step of sharing files before we get into any of the heavy lifting. And that's really your exercise for today, besides the stuff that came before this on my website. So I'd like you to do that and upload that today, please. Thank you.